All right, we're live. Audrey, you got to introduce it again.
You want me to do it?
Nah, shit, I got it. What's going
Ah,
on? I just like teased you or something.
damn, that made me feel bad. That means that I suck.
No, it's just because like I know that you don't like to be put under pressure, so that's why all right, like I'll do it. I'm just kidding. I feel like that's a running gag,
Yeah, it is a running gag. Put me on a spotlight.
running gag for 55 episodes, Audrey.
I thought you were gonna say 55 years.
55 years. Nah, not yet.
For
Imagine.
55
Do you think we'll be doing this at 55? Hopefully
that'd be
not,
pretty
huh?
cool. I mean,
We both
unless
have like
we're
2 different answers.
unless we're really really like big, then I'd be down. But if we're just like still old and right here in the same spot, that'd be kind of depressing, huh?
Yeah, at 55, we at least have to have 55,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers a year. You think
That
we can do
sounds like
that?
a lot. I
Well,
think we
actually,
can
it'll
go
be
out.
more because well, I'm pretty up there in age, so.
We're both the same age.
No, but what's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with another episode of the Real Talk Podcast. Like I said, episode 55. And like always, it should be like should be a lot more. I don't know. It feels like it's been a lot more.
Yeah. But for some reason, it's always a smaller number than we think.
Yeah. But I feel like we still won't. I mean, Audrey still won't talk a lot about like a lot of movies that we've seen. I know I've just seen like one, and I think maybe Audrey's seen more than me. But we are going to be talking about our Halloween challenge, if you will. Like me and Audrey were saying, we kind of always do something for Halloween, something special, because we both really like this time of year, and especially October and all that stuff with Halloween. So stay tuned. We're gonna, I guess, reveal our challenge, that you guys can be able
Yeah.
to follow along on Instagram, and I'll try to do it on Twitter too, but also here on the podcast. So we'll be talking about it weekly and stuff like that. So, but until then, Audrey, what's up? How you been? How's this past week been for you?
It's pretty good. We were having a bit of a heat wave, so it was kind of unbearably hot for a second, but it started to cool down. Like today's actually nice and chilly. I woke up and I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
I even put my
and
little
long
like,
sleeve,
yeah,
a
I
little
put my
sweater.
little sweatshirt because yeah, it was cold, and I even have a blanket like on my
Really?
leg, like a grandma. I'm ready to be a granny. I'll be like,
Yeah.
come on, take me in my wheelchair. But
That she actually knitted or crocheted herself.
exactly. So I think I'm just way up there in granny status. Oy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to also I just wanted to say really fast that there is construction going on in my building, so I do apologize in advance if it's really really loud. I'm sorry. But yeah. But other than that, it's been cool. I did watch some movies. I've been watching some shows. But yeah, but nothing, not too much, unfortunately, just because of
Yeah.
the overall. There's nothing really new to watch. But yeah, how about you?
I've been good too. I was gonna say I've just been working, but I mean, just worked the weekend, so which
You're
gives
like
me
I've been
really,
working all week.
yeah, my long 2 week day. Man, I'm so glad it's over. But which kind of like I'm kind of mad about that because like I should be watching more, but at the same time, it's like I'm pretty sure like when you
Yeah,
start the day and you just have like other stuff to do like around the house and stuff, your time just goes by quick. And even if you don't do anything, you're just kind of like, okay, well I'll spend an hour on YouTube, ends up being like 3 or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching some TV shows, and like I said, I went to go see a movie at the drive-in, which that was pretty cool. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it later.
I saw that in your Instagram, and I was really really jealous.
Oh, I know, it was pretty cool. We made a little night of it. We got some pizza, and there was a keto pizza, so that's pretty cool. It was pretty good. Good. It was pretty delicious.
Oh yeah, because that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like sometimes I may be going over my carbs a day, but I've been trying for the most part. Like
I just want to make a effort to eat better, not so much a diet, but just make
yeah,
better choices. Because Jesus, I was looking at pictures of before quarantine, and I was like, damn, I got a little bit of a little poof, a little
yeah.
tummy tum. So I'm gonna try and work on that. I've never been crazy about like monitoring my weight, but I've always had a size that I like to stick to. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
once I start feeling my clothes feeling a little bit tight, I get really like I don't like it. I'm like, nope, I gotta work on it. So yeah. But quarantine's been rough, man. I don't understand like how people have done it.
Well, that's
Quarantine's
what
been
I've been trying to do. Like at least like if I can't work out or something or run or something, I just been trying to watch what I eat because I know that's a big part of it too. But I know that I would have been seeing because so far since like May, I've made some progress, and losing some weight,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't like gained it back or like gained weight. So I mean, I think I see that as a win.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's just been like what I'm eating. I've been trying not to eat out, and also just making more stuff at home and portioning and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
feel like that's what I'm gonna try to do, like about a month of keto, and then just kind of like just watch what I eat and keep like because I feel like once you start doing that, like once you get like an app that like counts your calories and all that stuff, you can kind of tell like, all right, well, this is this much calories, this is this much carbs, kind of go by
Yeah.
memory. Obviously, you can just look at the back and stuff. So, yeah,
It's an easy way, a nice way to keep track.
yeah,
And I remember when I was working out and I was tracking and I was being pretty like vigilant about how many calories I was intaking. I was really shocked at how little calories I would take. I was like, really? Because I had to eat, I think like 1,600 calories for my goal
yeah,
a day, and then like 67 grams of protein, and I would just make it to like 40, and that was with a protein shake. So it's pretty tough. Like if you want to meet your goals as far as eating right, a lot of people
yeah.
think that you eat right, but you really don't. So yeah,
And it sucks too because like for me, I'm like heading in the right direction, and then I add a workout or something, and then like I have to eat more, and I'm like, God damn it! Like I don't want to eat or something, like or at the end of the day, you still have like like 300 calories. Like fuck, like what could I eat that's healthy and still like 300 calories or something.
yeah. I just make a really dense smoothie. That's what I would do. I would throw like oats in it and banana and protein, peanut butter, all this like shit that was really high in calories, so I could
Yeah,
just chug it and I was done.
I know. I feel like shakes and like smoothies become like your best friend because you can just knock
Mhm.
out a lot of stuff, and it's quick and easy. You don't have to like sit there and eat. You can just drink it whenever you want.
Yeah.
Take your time with it.
It's totes true. But with this time of the year coming up, it's gonna be a little bit harder because I get really excited about baking shit. So I start making like cookies and cupcakes and
You want
bread.
pies and stuff, like all the what's it called seasonal stuff starts coming out too, and so you want to try all the pumpkin spice and stuff.
Yeah. So it's a way harder. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna try and do maybe some more healthier recipes to see how they taste, just for fun. I
Yeah,
mean, I know I'll eat it. Ben, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'll eat it. But
yeah.
yeah. We have
But
a question. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna. Uh,
no, I was gonna say this too. We have they made Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 4K, and do you have all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies? I believe the one I have, it says it's a 4K transfer, but it's like in the regular Blu-ray.
huh.
But that would be very interesting too because I feel like they shot this one.
That's the same
Here.
one that I have.
So here it is, the lovely, beautiful, one of the best horror films.
Mm-hmm.
40th anniversary.
Anniversary.
So I don't know
Uh,
if this. Let me see. Because I remember reading somewhere it's like, oh, like a 4K. Yeah, there it's right in the front. On you 4K digital restoration.
oh.
So it's not a transfer, it's like a digital restoration. But I feel like I seen like there's going to be like a steel book coming out or something, like a new one. And a lot of films have been getting 4K transfers and 4K, all that the treatment with like a steel book. So I would definitely get it. Kind of like the Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I have like 5, 6 copies of it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like one of my favorite horror movies. But yeah,
yeah. That's the
I
same
just
one
only
that
have
I
that
have.
one. Back again, just like
I know.
I got this one recently. It's like the newer one. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a particular.
Is that the one with Jessica Biel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this one gets a lot of slack, but it's actually one of the better remakes.
Yeah, I agree with that
Not the
because
best, but you know.
we watched it and I wasn't like I didn't hate it or anything. Like it was actually pretty good. It was all right. But no, I'm the same. I don't have any other Texas Chainsaw Massacre besides the original because that's my favorite and I feel like I'm good with that. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to maybe like buying another one. I don't know. But I just love the first one, so
I think either the second one or the third one is on like the Scream Factory edition, and that one's like really really hard to find. It's like even just like the regular one with no slipcover, it's like really really hard to find. But I don't know if it's the one with Dennis Hopper or Matthew McConaughey. Isn't that weird? Like those legends are
yeah, it's a
those were the
weird
sequels.
it's a weird mix. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Matthew McConaughey, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
But
do
yeah.
you like him overall, or just like?
Yeah, I love him. I just don't know if I would like him in a scary movie.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that one? I feel like I've seen the second one, but like a long time ago.
No, I've never seen that one.
But I haven't seen the one with McConaughey.
Yeah, no, me either. Like I said, I think something about it just kind of off puts me, the fact that it's him. But like I said, I wouldn't be opposed. Like maybe this is the year, this is the
Yeah.
Halloween that I watch it, which is always exciting.
I wonder how many are there.
There's a lot.
Like the older ones and the newer ones, because I know there's like.
I want to say there's at least. Let me think. 1, 2.
We definitely need a fact checker. Hold on.
That'd be so cool. Oh my god. I would love that. If we ever got to the point, can I just say this really quick? If we ever got to the point where we were like able to hire someone, I would totally be down to hire someone just to sit in the corner with a little laptop, just fact checking everything we say. So that way we wouldn't have to be like, hold on.
Now
Wouldn't
we
that
got
be cool?
double duty. I know that'd be pretty cool. Like fact
They're
checker.
just like, and they're like, no, that's totally a lie. You totally made that shit up and you pulled it out of your ass. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry.
All right. So including the original. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 overall.
Damn, I was gonna say 6, but I was missing 2 more. Wow.
So there's the original one, the second one, and then the third one's called Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. And then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Next Generation, then the remake, and then the prequel to that, and then like the sequel, I guess, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and the latest one, which is Leatherface.
Yeah, I remember when the 3D one came out.
I think that's the one with that one rapper. Trey Songs. There you go.
I volunteer. We got my friend Joshy, who's actually a buddy of ours, and he says he volunteers. Hell yeah,
awesome.
dude!
So how do we do this?
I know. He's gonna have to come over. He's gonna have to come over and just be sitting right here next to me with his like.
Just to let you know, it's an internship, non-paid. You know, with our gratitude.
Yeah, and like we'll like shout you out all your social media, and that'll be it.
And Audrey will buy you coffee every once in a while.
I'll buy him a beer because he likes beer, so I'll buy him a beer. How about that?
And actually, beer, I could still do beer, but it has to be like the Corona Premier or the Michelob Ultra, 2.6 grams of carbs, which is pretty cool. I'm so glad I can still drink it.
Does it differ? Like, can you taste the difference in taste?
Yeah, there's a difference, but I feel like not a big difference. And I actually sometimes prefer it, like the Corona Premier. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, and also the Familiar, Corona Familiar. Those, I feel like extra is kind of just too much for me.
You're not a Bud Light guy at all, huh?
Nah. Bud Light Platinum or whatever it is, premium. I don't know. That one's not too bad. But other than that, it's like, what the fuck? It's like carbonated water, you know? Like, really, I could really drink a lot of those. And really? Not even feel anything. Yeah.
You're just like, damn, I have a really high tolerance.
Well, it's not that. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, like if you're drinking, yeah. Like, look at me. I drank a 24 pack myself.
Well, I don't know. I don't like beer like that, so I have no idea. But the other day, I was craving for some reason. I told Ben I went to the grocery store and I saw that they had Guinness, and I don't know why I craved it. I was like, oh, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I try. I mean, I've
Didn't
had
you,
it,
right?
and I do like it. Yeah, I do like it, and I think the reason why I like it is because it tastes more like a coffee.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah, there is like some coffee beers, and also like in local breweries they like mess around with coffee. And we're trying to get where the other day me and my brother were talking to my dad how this year is the year that we finally get him drunk on New Year's.
uh-huh.
And he's like, well, I don't really like beer and stuff. And like, well, we can do liquor. And obviously, well, obviously liquor gets you quicker or something. I don't know, something like that. But we ended up talking about like Kahlua and like all those like Bailey's, like the coffee themed ones.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, there was a time where I think I've told you this that I would put Bailey's like in my coffee every morning before I went to work.
gosh, at Pizza Hut, that explains a lot,
No,
Audrey.
it wasn't at Pizza Hut. It was at some other job that I had. I think it was Barnes and Noble. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, it was funny because, I mean, obviously Bailey's doesn't get you fucked up. I mean, you would probably have to drink
Yeah,
like a lot, but
yeah.
it just makes my coffee taste really good. I really like it.
She said instead of creamer, Bailey's.
Yeah, it was bomb.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always thought that was funny.
We need I don't know if the viewers would be interested in like another like midnight podcast or maybe like a late night podcast where we sit back, drink, and just talk movies.
Well,
That'd be pretty cool.
we were supposed to do that with Ben for Freddy Nightmare on Elm
Ready.
Street for Freddy
Yeah.
for the Nightmare on Elm Street because we were watching them, but then we both kind of stopped. So
Oh yeah, I know. I stopped at the fourth one. I think you said the third or maybe the fourth one too.
the third one,
Yeah. We
but
need
we
to
still
pick
need
it
to
back.
do it. Yeah, we still need to do that because I think that's a great idea. So yeah, we definitely have to work on that.
Definitely next month or this week is actually October, so
Yes,
that's pretty
I'm
cool.
so excited. October's always like busy. It's packed because there's like challenges and people are doing all this crazy shit. It's so
Yeah.
much.
And I feel like we're getting some solid new releases too, and for me, there's like a lot of birthdays, and it's just the time of year, That's it.
It's the happiest time of the year.
Yeah.
Or the most wonderful time of the year. That's what I seen. I'm 12. Do you think I should be watching Texas Chainsaw? I like the movie.
Wait, so like, if you like the movie, like, did you already see it, or like,
I think he means like,
you
yeah,
like
I
the
think he's seen
concept or
it
like the look
already.
of it or something?
I think he's seen it already. I think he's just asking like if we think that's an appropriate movie for a 12-year-old to be watching. I
Yeah,
mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say that when I was your age, I was watching horror movies.
yeah. Well, wait, Audrey, we might get canceled by saying the wrong thing.
I know, dude. Oh my god. But I think that's up to your discretion and your parents' discretion and whatever they feel comfortable with you doing.
Yeah. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I feel like nowadays, especially on social media and TikTok, now you see a lot worse.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, as long as
Or
your parents are cool with it and you're not like hiding it, and as long as you show them that you're mature enough, like, hey, look, like it's just a movie. I really like movies. I am liking horror movies or something. I know it's made up. It's not, real or whatever. I think it's cool because like I've like Audrey, like we've been watching like horror movies, radar movies since like kids. Like not like kids, but
pretty young, I would say.
yeah, like, I'm pretty sure before like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like to think that we're both fine. We turned out fine.
We're not serial killers,
Yeah.
So and that's what I was talking to that with Ben because I told him what age did he think was appropriate, like if we were to have a kid and like what would we think, okay, this is fine, he can watch that or whatever. But I told him for me, I personally wouldn't make that much of a deal about it just because I feel like my parents would watch stuff that probably wasn't appropriate around me.
Yeah.
And they never really made a huge deal about it. And I think that kind of like helped me in a way, just be like, it's whatever. But I had friends that were completely like, they weren't allowed to watch anything rated R.
Yeah.
And when they grew up, they became kind of like obsessed, like, oh, I have to watch this. You know what I mean? It makes them like want it more. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel. So I think I'd be pretty lenient. I'd be like, yeah, sure, go watch.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, like go ahead, I don't care. Because I mean, it's fine. I mean, obviously, it depends on like the theme of it, but overall, if it's just like a fun, scary movie, I don't see why Why
Yeah.
not? Even though Texas Chainsaw is pretty gnarly, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, especially the first one. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, like if you're 12, like, and you're thinking about it, you're like, okay, cool. But it's still like I will say to watch it like during the day and
They're
kind
gonna
of
have nightmares.
yeah, because I mean, even the first one, I think that's why it's been the greatest one so far. Because it's like I don't want to say it's like too real, but it's just it has like this vibe to it. You know, it's like this just
Yeah.
like eerie vibe, and even like for us, I mean, even for me, it still creeps me out like watching it. And this is why I still haven't gone to visit you because you're in Texas. You're crazy for living out there, Audrey.
Oh my
Or you're
god.
just pals with Leatherface. Y'all like go get lunch together.
Like, yeah, dude, he's my buddy. But
He
it's
makes you
true.
masks. Oh man.
But it's true. I completely agree with you. I think Texas Chainsaw, the original one, is probably more terrifying to me than the new remake because the
Yeah,
new remake
100%.
felt more fun, like a regular scary movie. Like it just feels fun overall. It doesn't
Yeah,
feel terrifying. The first one's a little bit more like, oh my god, it's creepy. I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable.
yeah.
So yeah. But you need to get over your fear. You're gonna have to come over here at some point.
I will, but it's just like going to Vegas earlier this month. Like going on that road, it's just nothing. And my biggest fear was like breaking down, or just like, oh god, like I just seen too many movies.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
you know what? I take it back. I think watching the scary movies has really affected me.
I mean, you're not that bad, all right? But
No,
yeah,
I'm
I
just
can
kidding. No,
see.
I just I'd like to mess around and shit. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think you should be fine, Eddie. Like, again, just kind of like if like it just depends on your parents too. Like if they're like strict or something, you don't want to do it behind their back, and then we get your parents over here. Oh, the real talk said.
I know. Hey
But I
man.
mean, watching us, I feel like we're not like I guess we're more like PG, kind of like a
I'm all like,
podcast. We don't
I
talk
don't know
about like
about
a lot
that.
of like real stuff, but like
Yeah.
more mature, I guess.
Yeah,
No pun
no, for
intended.
sure.
We're real. We don't really.
Well, I thought that was pretty cool that our demographic was mostly people our own age, which I really, really liked
Yeah,
because I was like, oh, cool. Like, I like that it's people our own age. That way we have something in common with them and we're mostly on the same level of
yeah.
whatever. But yeah. So,
Audrey, real quick, I think you gotta just maybe clean up your house. Like clean, just look at
oh
those
my god,
cobwebs. You
you
haven't
did?
dusted or
I was like, oh shit, what? Yeah, I got little spiders there over here. My bad.
like
And
spiders are just literally chilling on your wall because it's just so dirty. Like
yeah, they kind of came out. I know. Damn, that one looks fucking massive. This one, I keep pointing. Jesus.
the one right above your head looks like it's coming for you. Like
I
it's
know.
dangling.
Ugh. Yeah, I've put up a little bit of well no, the whole house is covered in spiders, but I did put up a few cobwebs here and there. I still need to work on the patio because I'm gonna put
Yeah,
cobwebs up there too. And yeah, so for the most part though, I think the inside is pretty solid because I mean I live in a very small apartment. So I can't really do it up, like put all this crazy shit in here. But yeah, for the most part, I think I've been doing a pretty solid job at decorating it.
yeah.
With the help of Ben, of course, because poor Ben, he's the one that has to like put it up.
You just watch him. Like no,
Yeah,
there. No, a
I
little
buy
bit to the left.
it. I buy it, and then I'm like, babe, all right, I'm ready. Put it up.
You're so fine.
Yeah. So I love him for that. That's dope. Because yeah, I would be like, no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, relationship is a 50-50 thing.
Yeah. I go get like the food and then
Yeah.
I come home and he cooks it.
I thought it was like the other way around.
No, because then that means I have to do everything. I would hunt, gather, and cook. I don't think so, dude.
And especially 2020, things don't go that way.
Yeah, no. It's very different. But anyways, I want to move on to what you've been watching. You said you didn't really watch much, but I'm sure you watched something. So
Yeah. No. So yeah, on Thursday, like I said last week, I went to. It was like the beginning of Beyond Fest. Um, and I watched. There was a double feature, but we just stayed for just one movie, and that was Possessor. Mister, I think his father's name is David Cronenberg, right? Or is it like something different?
wait, what?
Was that the famous Cronenberg?
Isn't it? I think you're right. I think it's damn. You see, we need
David
Josh.
Cronenberg?
Josh, where you at?
Gosh. But anyways, it was. I guess they said it was like the sophomore effort of Brandon Cronenberg. And I noticed that like I do know that Cronenberg is kind of like a little bit out there, kind of gnarly. No, like what do you think about him?
Yeah, he's more of a out there director.
So I feel like a lot of people have been saying that he's following in the footsteps
His
in the right
footsteps.
direction of his pops. So
That's so cool.
no, yeah, and like I never seen. I think again, like I never seen his first film, but this one I kind of wanted to kind of say that I didn't know anything about this movie. I said that in my tweet that like I didn't see any trailers, like nothing. I didn't even know the cast in it. I just knew what was on the poster. That was Brandon Cronenberg. The movie's called Possessor, and that's it. And like besides that, some of my buddies saw it earlier, in like one of the film festivals, like before COVID, and they were all saying it was pretty good. But that's all I heard, you know. So going into a movie like blind, like like me, like that's one of my favorite things. And this one, I feel like I think maybe I liked it a lot because it was that. Because like I was just like I did not know what was going on at all, and I just ended up like really loving it and like the concept of it and just overall what the movie was about and like how they did it. So yeah, I really really liked it. It's one of my favorites of the year. It's like I gave it 4 out of 5. Like I really really want to check it out again.
It's
It was
called
gnarly
Possessor.
too. Possessor, yeah. You
Okay,
should check
cool.
it out.
I'm
And
definitely gonna keep an eye.
no, yeah, I think it's coming out in theaters this week. So,
Oh,
if theaters are
everywhere?
open, I hope.
Well, wherever
If-
theaters are open. Duh. Sorry.
yeah. No, yeah, but you know how there's still like some indie movies and stuff. So, if it's playing in a theater near you, Audrey, hope like 100% watch it. I think you'll really like it too.
Oh, cool. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, for sure. That sounds really cool. And I think that's dope that you had the opportunity to watch it. Because
Yeah.
here I don't think they were showing anything like that. Well, I did see that the Alamo was having something that had to do with the festival
Beyond Fest?
with Beyond Fest, yeah. But I'm not sure like what they were showing or anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's
I mean,
cool.
oh, and we saw it was at the drive-in. So it's like and we got
Okay.
there pretty early. So we were able to have like good like parking and stuff, like seating, I guess. And it wasn't really like a dark movie too. So I think that helped with the overall experience. That I didn't mind watching it at the drive-in at all. But yeah, just the whole cast is really amazing. Christopher Abbott, I've been trying to keep an eye on him. He's pretty good. Jennifer Jason Leigh comes out. Sean Bean, he plays like again, just kind of. I feel like that's just how he is. Like he's just kind of this. I don't know, like this jerk or something. Like
he comes off as
but
that.
then, like he played Ned Stark, and he was like a sweetheart. Like,
Yeah.
you loved him. He was.
Yeah. He was very like endearing as Ned Stark, I feel.
Yeah.
But
Now I'm kind of bummed about Ned Stark.
But is it set like in modern times or is it
I
like
think it is in modern times. It has to be. Yeah. Because it's not like too like gnarly. Yeah, I guess it's modern. Yeah, it's modern.
I
Is
don't
there
know, something
something
about
about the film that's like kind of seems futuristic? There's like a certain technology that's like, I won't give away too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 100% in like their modern times.
Yeah. Well, dope. Well, hopefully, I'm really excited. I hope that they show it at Flix here so we can go check it out because I'd be totally down.
Yeah, you'll like it. I know you'll like it. It was so like I just been thinking about it ever since. Like I really want to check it out.
Like I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah, it was really really good.
Well, we had the opportunity to finally watch Devil All the Time, which we talked about in our last episode.
Yeah.
Did you end up watching it? You didn't, huh?
No, but I saw like you post something. It wasn't really about like the movie. But I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
the
yeah.
background. I think didn't I tell you or something?
And you were like, "Oh, she's watching it."
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I got in the mood. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I have to get in the mood.
Yeah.
But anyways, that being said, I actually really, really liked it. I thought it was great. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Awesome. That makes me feel good because I feel like a lot of people have been saying it's good, but there is that like stigma of it. Like I feel like other people are like, nah, it was. But I feel like again, just watching it, making my own opinion about it, like
I really, really, really liked it because I love the message behind it. And the title in itself kind of gives that away without
yeah,
saying too much. I did like the narration. Sorry, I saw Josh's. I actually really liked it because that's what me and Benjamin liked about it. That it felt like we were kind of listening to an audiobook because it is based on a book, which I had no idea. I didn't know,
yeah.
but it's based on a book, and so yeah, the narrator narrates it, and I really enjoyed that. It felt really cool. It felt like a visual audiobook.
Narrated by. Wait, is it like a spoiler or something? If you tell me who narrated.
He doesn't have like he's not in the movie, if that's what you mean. Like the
Oh,
narrator.
okay, okay. Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
it's just a
All right.
narrator, and I really like the narrator's voice. So I thought that was cool. And if I'm not mistaken,
It was
Ben
Morgan
probably
Freeman.
no, I was gonna say Ben probably remembers, or I don't know if Josh. But I want to say the narrator was the author of the book. I don't remember.
That'd be cool. That'd be
Don't quote
awesome.
me on that, but I want to say it was.
Heard it here first, folks.
Or this is something that Ben's gonna be like, nah, baby, pull that out of your ass. That's not true.
Yeah.
But I want to say that's what we read because we looked it up afterwards, and I think that's what the situation was. But anyways, going back to the movie, I really enjoyed it. I really liked the message behind it. Like I said, I thought, fuck, I'm blanking on his name. Oh my god, what's his name? Spidey.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Jesus Christ.
She said Spidey.
Spidey. I thought he did an amazing job. He did great, and Robert Pattinson.
That's one things I heard about that. Like he's good.
Yeah, and Robert Pattinson also I thought did a good job, even though his accent was a little rough, a little annoying.
Body? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little annoying, but I mean, he was playing a character, and yeah, so I really, really did enjoy it. I thought I had to get behind it.
He's been working, huh? Pattinson?
Yeah. He's been putting in work.
Tenants, this one, Batman.
Oh, I don't know about the author. I just heard it when I would work it. Oh yeah, because he works at Alamo. Yeah, no, I don't know. I want to say that's the truth, that it's the author of the book, but I really did enjoy it. But one thing I will say is that last week people were saying that it was slow. And I was like, dude, that shit is not slow. That is not a slow movie. I was like, you guys, that's not a slow movie.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, Audrey? You're right. I looked it up. Narrated by Donald Ray Pollock, and he is based on the book by him. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah. You see? I wasn't making that up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was pretty cool. Produced by Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Our boy is getting into producing. You think he'll direct eventually?
You know what? That'd be really cool. I don't know if he will, but I would be down because I think he would come up with some pretty twisted stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I was gonna say. You know, I was like, he'll do this generation's Donnie Darko. Like he was in it, you know?
Dude, that'd be
pretty cool. Like a new, I don't know. Because didn't they try to do like a sequel? Like it was his like sister or something?
Yeah, I heard about that, but no.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But yeah, so I think you should definitely watch it. I think you would really enjoy it. And don't worry, like I said, it's not that slow.
Yeah.
I was like so confused. I was like, this isn't slow at all. What are people talking about? I thought it had a good pace. It is a little bit long. I think it's like 2 hours, but I mean nothing unmanageable.
Without spoiling it, do you think it uses its cast well, or is it just kind of like, oh, that guy, and then like he just never pops up or something again?
No, I think everyone has their moment because it does also have man, I'm really terrible at names. Bucky.
I was gonna say Bucky. Yeah, now I'm blanking on his name.
Dude,
Oh,
oh
I
my
have the
god.
Wikipedia right here. Wow. Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan. Fuck me,
So
dude.
Bill Skarsgård with Pennywise, Riley Keough, she's been popping up on the lot. I really like her. Jason Clarke, Sebastian Stan, Haley Bennett, Mia was Kowski or something like that. Robert Pattinson. Just a lot
Yeah.
of heavy hitters in here. Jesus.
Yeah, you know what? I completely blanked that what's his name's also in it too. It guy. Pennywise.
Anyways,
Dude, oh
Bill
my god.
Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård, yes. He's in it too, and like you said, Mia, what's her name? And yeah, it has a good it has a good cast. It does.
Yeah,
And I do think they all did an amazing job. Some of them, yes, they don't have as big as parts as others, but they still did a great job, I thought.
yeah,
So I definitely want you to watch it. I think you'll enjoy it for sure.
for sure. I'll try to again. Last week I said I'll watch it last week, but this
You just
one
gotta
is
get you just gotta get in the you just gotta get in the zone. You gotta get in the mood, you know?
yeah, because I know that happens with us. Like we'll just watch like 40 movies in like 2 weeks, you know? And
Yeah. You have a dry spell and then you're kind of like, oh, and then you pick up again. But
yeah.
I was really happy that I got to watch that. Another movie that I watched yesterday that got some Oscar buzz and actually had an Oscar was Judy. That Renee
Oh yeah.
Zellweger took her Oscar for Best Actress.
Did she
So
really?
yeah. You don't
I
remember?
don't remember. No, it
She
was
gave
this
her
year.
like yeah, she gave her like her speech and everything. She went up there and she did that thing. But I did watch it because it's on Hulu. And
Yeah.
I decided to watch it and I was crying my eyes out.
Do you think she deserved it?
Yeah, watching the movie now cuz when I worked it, I was kind of like, whatever. I really had no interest in watching it, which is weird. I don't know why. But no, now that I watched it, I definitely think she did an amazing job, and
Yeah.
well
Even in
deserved.
the trailer for me, she looked really, really good. Just in the trailer alone.
And I don't know, something about Renee is like she knows how to like turn it on. You know what I mean? Like you see her in real life, and she's just kind of there. Like she's very bizarre. Like you feel like this lady probably is not all there. Like she's just very mellow. But then she comes out in a movie and she's a good actress because she turns it on and she just becomes that person. So
Yeah.
she did great. But yeah, Ben came in the room and I was just like my eyes were all like red and puffy because I was just like
And he said, "What did I do?"
yeah, I was just like crying my eyes out at the end. It was a very sad, depressing movie. Not depressing, just sad. It's just a sad.
Yeah.
But I'm very happy that I got to watch it because I enjoyed it. And then after that, I kind of went down a rabbit hole of wanting to watch sad movies. So I started watching Rocket Man again, but then I stopped.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Rocket Man.
I know, such a good movie.
Taron is, man, he was so good.
He was, and I still can't believe he got snubbed. Like what?
Yeah, he didn't. I think he won the Golden Globe, but I don't think he was nominated at the Oscars, huh? Or was he?
He wasn't at all.
And he was so good. Like
I think one of the songs won an award, best song or best original song, something like that. I don't even remember, but I remember the song.
Like that's gonna be the thing, the whole episode.
Fact checker, yeah, for real. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got to watch. So that was exciting. And today, Ben has already decided that we're gonna watch Drumline because he can't believe that I've never watched that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time with Nick Cannon.
Yes, I'm like, he was like, I don't know what we were talking about, and he's like, you know, like Drumline, and I was like, I've never seen that. That's an MTV movie. I didn't grow up with cable, so I have no idea. He was like, oh, I can't believe you never watched it. So we're gonna watch it today, and I was like, damn, all right.
I remember watching it a lot when I was younger. I don't want to say it like as a kid. I don't know if it was. I don't know, but also Bring It On with Kristen Dunst and Gabrielle Union. And also there was like that. I think that it wasn't Step Up. It was like this first like I don't know breakdancing. Yeah, there you go. You got served.
You
That
got
one.
served, and then Stomp the Yard came out, and then Honey came out. All those
And
like
Step
dance
Up came
movies,
out
Step
with
Up,
Channing Tatum.
and Take the Lead with what's his name? Antonio Banderas. Yeah. Like a whole like it just spawned this movie.
Revolution
And
of dance movies.
everyone and their mother thought that they were a break dancer and they were trying to
Yeah.
like dance and oh man, it was great.
I wish we had a social media. Well, like the way we do it, have it now back then. Pretty sure
Why?
there'll be like TikTok challenges and all this stuff.
Yeah, dude, for real with the with the soundtrack of the
Yeah.
movies. Oh my god. I want to kind of rewatch them just to see how bad they are because I'm pretty sure they're not great.
Yeah.
Well, acting wise. I don't know.
You said Honey, right? With Jessica Alba?
Yeah, I remember I've never thought Jessica Alba is a good actress. I mean,
Yeah.
I know people think that she's hot, but I'm like, I
You
mean,
just hate that she's from Pomona.
she's from Pomona?
She was born here, yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's cool, huh?
Wow, I didn't know that.
But I feel
Wait,
like
so
she
is
was
she
born
Mexican?
here, but what happened?
Is she
Yeah,
Mexican?
she's Hispanic. I think so. Hold on. Yes. Again, fact checker.
Yes, indeed, she is.
Yeah. So like born Pomona, California. California.
California.
I try to say it like with the accent. Mother has Danish, Welsh, German, English, and French ancestry. The hell?
That gets on my nerves. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Do you know that?
When it's yeah, I'm like half this, half that, blah blah.
It sounds so like oh, get over yourself. Like people, there's this podcast that I listen to, and the girl there on it, I'm not gonna mention any names, but the girl that's on the show, every time people ask her like, oh, like, well, what are you? And she'll be like, I'm 19% this, and then I'm 15% this, and I'm 30% this, and
I
then
think
I'm
I know which one you're talking
50%
about.
this.
It's a pretty big one, huh?
She's pretty big, yeah. And I'm just looking at her like,
Does she do it with like her significant other?
no.
Okay, never mind then.
But she's pretty big, and every time it never fails. I'm like, oh my god, dude, we already fucking know. Like, Jesus Christ, why can't you just say that you're predominantly this and that's it?
Yeah. What are you, Audrey?
I don't even know. I honestly have no idea. I want to say I have Latino blood, but who knows? I'm just kidding. Imagine. Yeah. I want to do that ancestry thing. That'd be pretty.
I know,
cool.
but don't you gotta pay, and that sucks.
It's like $70.
Yeah, nah.
You'd rather not.
Nah.
And it's
especially not after I got this fucking the iPad.
Oh yeah, your new toy. How exciting.
Yeah, my new child.
Which actually I want to save for a laptop, but I don't even know that I want a MacBook so bad.
What? Wait, what kind of iPad do you have?
An iPad Pro. I don't know. I've had it for a while. I've had it for like I want to say going on 3 years. It's pretty beat up. Okay. But yeah, it's the one that you can use the pencil because that's why I bought it for digital art.
Yeah.
But John, we're almost 45 minutes into the podcast. So do you think we should start talking about the exciting announcement that we have for our viewers and our listeners for the month of October for spooky season?
I don't know what you're talking about. No, no, yeah. I think it's the right time because we're gonna go in depth, and I feel like this is gonna be it's gonna be our first time kind of talking about it because we texted a little bit, but we hadn't really talked about it. So I'm pretty interested in it too. All the credit should go to Audrey because she's the one that came up with the idea. She did this cool list. So Audrey.
Yes.
So without further ado. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Well, wait. Yes, I was like, damn, wait. You posted it.
wait.
Oh, crap. All right. Well, no, they already saw it. The magic is gone. But yes, the guys, this is the 31 Days of Halloween challenge from the Real Talk. it's a list that I conjured up with the help of John. He did give me I asked him for some help for ideas. But yeah, I wanted to do something fun for Halloween because I feel like that's our thing that we do here on the Real Talk. We get really excited for October because it means that we can watch scary movies all the time, every day, and it's acceptable.
People won't
But
think we're crazy though.
I know. But yeah, everyone I know around this time of the year has challenges, so I just thought it would be really cool to come up with one of our own. And this is open to everyone. Anyone can do it. Obviously, I really hope everyone does it. That'd be amazing. You guys can share it with your friends and family. But yeah, so we have 31. Yeah, I was checking. I was like, fuck, I hope I'm not missing one. Yeah, we have 31 prompts here. So I just wanted to clarify. As you can tell, some of these aren't like, it's not prompting you to watch a specific movie, which is I didn't want that because I wanted it to be open, so maybe we can like see movies that we've never watched before, or we can give you an idea of something to watch if you don't know what to watch. So I thought that'd be fun. And some of them might even just be a clip, like a picture, or it might be a song or whatever, you know. So you can get creative with it, which I think is fantastic. And if you guys dress up, that'd be even cooler. Oh my God. I'd be totally excited. You guys could tag us. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what do you think, John? Because I know that this is your your first time also kind of really, really hearing about it.
No, I mean, I think it's a fantastic idea. Like when you told me the first time, I was like, dude, this is like genius, you know, like, because I know we were trying to think about something and we were kind of like, oh, okay, we'll like think about it. But I think this is cool. Like, this is something like I can do too, you know, that we can both do, like you said. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. That's something I really like about it, that everybody's list is going to be different, you know? So I like the fact that it's like kind of like it's up to them. And it'd be cool to see everybody's list like at the end of it, like, you know, like what everybody saw. Everybody, you know, I'm gonna try to be really more active on IG. That way we can follow along with our, you know, followers there and everything like that too. But yeah, I'm really excited to like, because there's a lot of pretty cool, like you said, little prompts here. So
yes,
that's gonna be like, I'm excited for a lot of these too.
So yeah, I think we just want to go on here really quick just to kind of clarify some of these titles because some of them are a little bit like what, and I don't know. I just wanted to clarify so people won't have any confusion. But like I said, don't take it too serious. Like it's supposed to be fun. Get creative with it. It doesn't necessarily have to be like I said. You don't have to watch the movie or anything like that. Like if you just put up a picture, that's dope. You know.
Yeah, and we'll be sharing what we watch as well too.
Yeah, throughout the day we'll post which is going to be a little bit tricky. We always have a problem with that because I feel like we want to pick the same one sometimes.
Oh, like last year too, huh?
Yeah. So I feel like we're going to have to get really creative, both you and I, to not pick the same movies. Yeah. So this will be fun. This will be super fun. And I really hope everyone can do it. But should we start? Because it's a kind of a long list.
Yeah, real quick though. We have Manuel saying this is a great idea. Manuel, I hope you follow along with us. It's pretty cool. So let's actually start. Audrey, do you want to do all of them, or you want me to? We should go back and forth, or? Well, I feel like maybe you should go. You should, because
some of them you probably are kind of like what. All right, cool. Well, yeah, that's fine. So I'm just gonna go with some of them. Summarize them pretty fast. So number 1, we have animated movie. So obviously animated movie, I mean, it can be anything that's animated as long as it has to do with horror, which is also something that I wanted to specify just in case you don't get it. Yes, this is all revolving around horror. Yeah. Halloween. So, you know, just want to specify that. So it can be any animation. It doesn't even have to be a full movie. If you know of like a short animated movie, that'd be cool too.
I know what I'm watching.
Yeah, I think I know too. And I'm excited. So yeah, so that one's pretty simple. For number 2, we got Old Hollywood. And yeah, this one's really fun because I think that was a prime time for horror. That's when everyone was getting really into it. So this should be fun. You have a lot to choose from. You just can think, like I said, anything that's old Hollywood. So we're thinking in the era, like the golden age of Hollywood. You got your favorite monster icons from back then.
Yes, that's what I'm excited because I got the steel book with all
Oh
the classic monster
yeah.
movies. So I'm like, hell yeah! Like I got to pick. I'll probably just do like a binge that day.
Hey, that'd be fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
I seen that still and it's pretty cool. And then number 3, we got childhood favorites. So anything that you love from your childhood. We all have something that we loved from our childhood that had to do with Halloween and just got us into the spirit of feeling spooky.
Real quick, Audrey, would James and the Giant Peach count as that?
I mean, I don't really think that's a scary movie. But I mean, that's the thing though. Like who am I as a peach? Yeah. But I mean, again, like who am I to decide? Like, I mean, maybe it did creep you out when you were little, or maybe it just gave you that feeling. I don't know.
Yeah.
So go ahead, do it, tag it. It's whatever is up to you.
For a friend, you know.
And then coming in at number 4, we got a vampire movie, so that's cool. We all love vampires. Any vampire will do. It could even be like a more comical one. It doesn't necessarily have to be like one that's terrifying. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. We can put Twilight. Hey, he's an iconic vampire now, which is crazy. And then 5, most fun. That one's cool because yeah, it's just we've all have those horror movies that we watch just for fun because they're just a good time. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I might need some water. I'm just kidding.
Our assistant.
Water, please. You just see a hand. Dude, that'd be dope. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get like a furry hand so they can. Anyways.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea.
And then for number 6, we got horror icon. So yeah, you can have so many to choose from. So many.
Classic, more modernish, like in the 80s or even recent. Someone that's more recent.
Yeah. Keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be a monster too. It could be your serial killer or someone that's just has really bad intentions. And then we got a killer vibe. Yeah. And then we got 7. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. Oh, I
asking you to receive.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. For my lovely assistant.
That was awesome. That was cool.
So then what was I on? Number 7? Sorry.
Number 7, yeah.
Favorite franchise, obviously that one's pretty self-explanatory too. There's many franchises you can choose from. Go all out, whichever one you like. Yes. 8. This one is pretty cool. I was excited to include this because it's iconic sound / song. It doesn't have to be a sound necessarily. It can be a song too, or a score, a whole score. There's a lot of great horror movies that have amazing scores done. So anything like that, or like John said, he made a good point. Remember, John, what you told me about Freddy?
Oh, yeah.
Know if you want to say that.
Whenever he scrapes his, whenever he's chasing someone, he scares them with that scraping noise with his knives and stuff like that. Like that for me is iconic,
Yeah, because you hear that and you know where it's from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that one should be a lot of fun too. I'm really excited for the prompts for that, or for the what you guys choose for that. And then we got 9, 90s classic. We had to include the 90s because we're 90s babies.
Yes.
And then number 10, we got 80s classic because I also think that was a prime time for horror movies. Yep. A lot of fun horror movies came out in the 80s. A lot of
classics now,
Yeah, and a lot of cult classics, so that should be easy. 11, we got classic you haven't seen. So it can be anything that you just haven't watched that is classic.
An interesting one for me because I feel like I haven't seen a lot.
Yeah, so your problem is going to have to pick one.
Which one? Yeah.
Yeah. And then 12, we have guilty pleasure. Obviously, we all have a guilty pleasure horror movie that we love. And then 13, foreign horror movie. So this should be fun too.
That's a cool one too.
Yeah, because I think foreign horror movies are amazing. Some of them are terrifying. So this is great. This is going to be fun. You guys can do some research um, on maybe you can watch something that you never watched
Yes. Wait. Hold on. I think I don't know if it's frozen on both ends or just my end. We're having some technical difficulties. Hmm. Audrey, if you can hear me, text me. I can't. On my end, you're like frozen. Sorry about that, guys. Again, maybe it's just on my end, and you guys can both see me and Audrey or something. She logged off right now. We lost connection. I'm not sure if that means the. Hold on. I think she's gonna try to reconnect right now. Reconnect. And there she is.
Sorry about that. Oh
there she is.
I got so scared. I was like, no.
I thought you lost power or so. Like there was a power outage. That's what you meant. I was like, damn, like that's kind of creepy.
Well, yeah, I got scared that I was like, fuck, what if they mess something out? Like mess something up, sorry, outside, because you know how I told you that they're working on it. I was like, I know they disconnect all of our power. Oh no. Sorry about that, you guys. Lo siento. But we're back.
Yes.
All right, cool. Oh, okay. So
where you left off, you're talking about
14. Oh, yeah.
At my end. I don't know where you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, foreign horror movies, yeah, that like I said, that one should be fun because you can pick anything you'd like, something that you haven't watched before.
Yes.
14, All Them Witches, playing a little bit of homage to Rosemary's Baby there. So that basically it can be anything that has to do with witches or has a witch. So we all love witches, right?
I think I'm gonna. No, never mind. I was gonna give it away. But
no, you gotta wait.
I think, but I think I know which one I'm gonna watch.
Dope. Fuck yeah. So yeah, so that one also, I mean, dude, there's so many good movies. Oh my god.
Yes.
And then 15, black and white. So yeah, anything that's a classic black and white horror movie. So that should be fun too, because I feel like a lot of people don't really watch these anymore. I mean, I don't know, but it'll be fun.
I feel like for some reason, now that you say that, like black and white, I feel like there's been some more recent ones in black and white too.
Yes.
So that's pretty interesting.
Yes. And even like Young Frankenstein, that one's in black and white.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
maybe you just gave me my pick.
Your idea. And then 16, best ending. So this one, I didn't want to say scariest ending or creepiest ending, just because, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know. I just thought
there's a lot that, you can.
Yeah, best ending I think is better because there's some horror movies that you're just like, man, I did not see that coming. That was great. That was fantastic. So that would be so that one should be fun too. And then 17, most overrated. Yes, there's obviously a movie that we all think is overrated. And then most underrated. There's some that just don't get enough love. So
I feel like the number 17, the most overrated, I feel like that would be a good one too because I think it could go either way, but I feel like you're giving that movie another chance because obviously you've seen it. Or maybe you haven't and you just heard so much of it, Like, oh damn,
you're just like over it.
Yeah, like I'll finally watch it, I've been putting it off or something. So
or
yeah,
maybe,
I think that's really interesting too.
Or maybe it's also those times where a movie gets super hyped up and you watch it and you're just like, really, dude, that wasn't that right. So
Yeah.
yeah. And same thing for most underrated. There's some movies that are so good, but they just didn't get a lot of they didn't get a lot of attention
Oh,
for
yeah.
whatever reason, you
That
know?
one's gonna be really cool too, and I'm really excited to see what people post because maybe we can be introduced to some new movies or like give another movie a shot or something. You know?
Exactly. Yes, I could not agree more. And then I'm also excited for 19 because this one most stylized. I was actually gonna put most stylized slash most stylish creature or horror icon because I feel like there's some horror icons that just have great style. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like wow, they have an iconic look. But I decided to go with most stylized just because I'm talking about the overall feel of the movie, the
Yeah.
cinematography, the way it's shot.
Score
It just
maybe.
all those things come into play, the way they're dressed, the setting of it, all those things can come into play when I'm talking about style. So this one should be great too. The use of color, the use of the camera angle, all these things can make the movie look really stylish. So yeah, that one should be a lot of fun too.
Yes, I'm excited for
And
that one.
then 20, we got good old ghost movie. So anything that has to do with a ghost.
A ghost story? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, he's quite literally a ghost. So
You know what? Okay, now never mind. Never mind. I was like, you should have saved that for 24, like A24. You know, a ghost story.
oh, that would have been a good
Little homage. You know?
yeah, but you know what? I feel like that movie tried to play itself off as a horror movie, but it really wasn't. And like, I don't know. In a
Think
sense, it
so?
was. In a sense, it was. In a sense, it wasn't. Because in the trailer, it looked terrifying. But then when I watched the movie, I was like, oh, this has nothing to do with horror.
Yeah,
but
that's interesting.
anyway, but yeah. And then 21 Gore Fest. This one also just gore, obviously. The
So anything
goriest.
Eli Roth. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Anything with buckets of blood and goo and just, guts spilling everywhere,
Yes.
intestines being ripped out, all that
Oh, I got the
stuff.
perfect one. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's gnarly. So, damn.
And then 22 Sleep with the Lights On. So this one's fun too because I want to know what movie made you guys want to sleep with the lights on or with a little nightlight.
Or even
or
after, like, you're kind of just dreading it. Like, damn, it's 22. I got to watch this movie and I'm not going to want to sleep alone.
yeah.
I think I got one for that one too. I don't want to see it ever again, though.
Well, like I said, you don't necessarily have to watch it, but at least I know which one it was, you know?
Yeah.
And then 23 Monster Mashup. So this one's more, it's not necessarily a movie that's been made, but we've talked about it here on the channel before, and I've always thought it's a really cool idea. What monsters you would want to see kind of go toe to toe or
Yeah.
head to head, or maybe even team up. Like if they like became a team, like they would just cause havoc.
Yeah.
That would be cool. So
I
that's
feel
what
like there's only one real answer, though, and that's Freddy versus Jason.
Well, that's why I said I was like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a movie that's been made, just something
Yeah.
that you would want to see. But yeah, because I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, well, the only really movie that's been made is Freddy versus Jason. But this is more so just what you would want to see in
So I'm
your
gonna watch Chucky and
yeah.
Leprechaun. The battle of the little dudes.
Leprechaun in the Hood. Damn, dude. I told Ben about that, and he's like, no way, there's a movie like that. And I'm like, yep. It's
He's
on
even gone
Hulu.
to space.
Yeah, he's been everywhere. But
God damn
dude,
it.
I want to rewatch that. Oh my god. And then 24 best story. So this one's a little bit tricky just because horror movies aren't really known for having great stories, but there are some that have pretty good storylines.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to like dig deep into your horror bag and pull out the best one. But yeah, best story. And then 25 movie you want remade. So this one's fun too because
Yeah.
we all have that movie that we're like, damn, this could have been great, but they failed and it sucked or it wasn't as great. So this one should be fun because yeah, it's up to you. It's what you would want, which one you want remade. Any questions about that one?
No, I think that one's cool too. I mean, it could be also like even if a movie has been remade, but like Audrey was saying, like even though if you don't like it, that could be one too. Like, hey, like I want it to be remade, but like I want it to be good, you know.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of truth, and then there's a lot of movies that haven't got like a remake or something that you can
Mm-hmm.
watch too.
Yep. So you have a lot to choose from. And
Yes.
then this one should be interesting. This one was actually John's idea, and I thought that was really cool, especially since we've been in quarantine.
Yes.
And it's the last horror movie you watched in theaters. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, dude, it took me a minute. I was like, wait, what? Which one was it? But yeah.
Yeah. Since it's
So,
been a while, so, for all of us been in theaters, and also like when we stopped, there wasn't really a lot of horror movies. Like there was a little bit, but so I think it'd be
mhm.
interesting to see everybody's choice, or like what was it. And also, I mean, there's other states that have been reopening, so maybe they re-released a horror movie or something, or
Yeah. Well, I
so
know
that'd be
yours.
pretty interesting.
So you already
Oh
gave
yeah.
away yours. And then 27 cult classic. So yeah, I think that's pretty
So
self-explanatory.
yeah,
That's a cult. And then 28 zombie movie. Good old zombies. We all love zombies.
make sure to be eating during that movie too.
Ooh, yeah. And then 29 Master of Horror. So this one, I mean it in more of a director standpoint. So I just want to know who you think does horror right, like who you think is the great master of horror in your eyes.
Yeah,
It can be old, it can be new, it can be up and coming. We have some really good up and coming
Juan,
directors. Yeah, we have some.
Craven.
Yeah, we have a lot to choose from. And so yeah, so I think that would be fun. Master of
Yes,
horror. And then 30 Hitchcock
fittingly
Spotlight. Yeah.
is Hitchcock. I feel like those were two, like a 1-2.
Yeah, I think so too. Hitchcock Spotlight, one of the pioneers of the horror movement. So I had to play homage to him because I love Hitchcock, and I think John is a fan too now, more so than
Yes.
before. I think, right?
Yeah, and I definitely been wanting to also watch, real quick, just watch his other non-horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
And it could also, I was going to specify, I did want to specify this. It could also be one of his episodes from his show, because I think I mentioned that to you before. He had a show,
yeah,
and it was actually, I really love that show. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, I think it's on Hulu, if I'm not mistaken. The last time I checked, it was. I could be wrong. But yeah, this could be a really good opportunity for you guys to watch some Hitchcock films that you've never watched before, or the show. And then you could pick one of the episodes because they're great. Or maybe even a story, because I have a book and it has all his stories in it. So
or
you can go.
maybe Eminem's latest album, "Music to Be Murdered By." He has a lot of Hitchcock audio and stuff like that, so it was kind of a play on
That's super
Hitchcock's.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one you can also kind of just explore anything that has to do with Sir Hitchcock. And
Yes.
I think that'll be really cool, because I think a lot of people will want to watch something that obviously we all know, Psycho, but kind of branch out into seeing something else of his.
Mhm.
So by all means. And then last but not least, we have Halloween staple. And that is on Halloween itself, the 31st. So this one is just I think you can pick your favorite go-to, the
Yeah.
one that you always go to watch on Halloween. That it's just like your prime.
Yeah. We
Your
should have
prime
made
choice.
it like, but that's not Halloween the movie. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Yeah, but I mean,
I feel like that one's just beloved too. So like,
yeah,
and I always included it. Like I always try to watch it on that day because it's just kind of like a classic, But I
yeah,
also have my own favorite that I watch. So,
exactly. So I mean, hey, if you want to choose Halloween, by all means, you can choose Halloween. Anything that you watch on Halloween that gets you in the mood that is horror related. Because if you say something like, well, I watch Home Alone 2 on Halloween, I'll be like, come on, bro. Like, no, it's gotta be horror related,
yeah,
But yeah, or it could even be it just have fun. I just want people to have fun and not get so like
worked up about it. Don't think about it too much.
And don't have tunnel vision. Like I said, get creative. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a movie that you watch. It can be anything, like a story or a show. Just have fun.
Yeah,
Horror.
maybe you can go off of our list, or yeah, like Audrey said, if you haven't watched something, like maybe you haven't seen Halloween, like Alex.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember he just watched it, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe yeah, you haven't seen one of those like, oh dude, you gotta watch this, especially on Halloween, and that would be your perfect time to get it done.
Yeah. So I'm really excited, you guys. I hope you guys like this challenge as much as I did. I did. I can't talk. I had so much fun making it. I love this stuff. So I just want us to have fun.
Yes.
And obviously the point of this is to have fun, but also so we can all get ideas to see other stuff that we've never seen before. That's always good. But we're gonna be posting it on our Instagram. And all if you guys have any questions, you guys can always DM us on Instagram.
And I'll try to do it on some other platforms as well. So that'd be pretty cool. So like Twitter, I'll probably start up doing my Stardust again. That'd be pretty cool. And
Yeah.
maybe Reddit. I don't know. I don't really like Reddit.
I actually got into Reddit recently.
Well, not like it's cool. Like but I don't like posting.
I do. I do because I've done really well at Reddit because I painted a picture not too long ago and I posted it on Instagram and I only got like 25 likes, which I thought was pretty low. And I was like all bummed out. I was like, oh man. But then I posted it on Reddit and people loved it. So I'm like, you know what? Instagram sucks.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's definitely like I'll probably put it up there too. There's definitely a lot of different communities and sub communities and like subreddits and all that stuff. So
but if you guys do decide to follow on with the challenge, please don't forget to tag us. That is all I ask, so we can see actually what you're doing. And if you post it like on your Instagram page or whatever, make sure to tag us in the picture so we can see it.
Yeah, tag us in the picture or video or whatever you do, or on your post if you post it too and you're following along. And yeah, like every week we'll probably like, next week we'll probably be okay, hey, like we've watched 1 through 4 or something, whatever it is. We'll discuss those and yeah, just go over them. You guys can come here and we'll talk about what you guys have been watching as well. So that'd be pretty cool. It's more like interactive, more kind of connecting with you guys. So that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That we were to mention that yeah, we're probably gonna go over a few of them every podcast, right?
Like every week.
Yeah, to kind of give a summarization of our picks, just in case you don't follow us on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah. And like if you guys are just joining us, like Robert, what's up, Robert? Glad you can make it. We'll probably like, I don't know about clip out a little clip, or maybe we'll do just like a quick little video explaining a lot of the stuff, or just explaining it in general, but I will clip it out too. Like I'll make it its own video.
So better late than never, Robert.
Yeah, better late than never.
So
Robert, you can join us in this little Halloween challenge. That would be pretty cool too, because I know he has a huge collection of movies, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them, or some of them, are horror related. So
yeah, I agree. So this will be great. I can't wait to see what you guys pick.
I'm excited, Audrey.
I'm excited too, dude. I get so excited. I'm like, yes, let's do this. And I also get overwhelmed just because there's so many different challenges that I want to do during this time, because a lot of people do them, and they're just a lot of fun. So hopefully we can all stick to it. Yeah. That's always the problem. The problem is sticking to it.
Yeah, that's true. Or maybe like, I'm pretty sure like for me, I'm probably going to knock 2 of them out like in one day or something,
Okay.
Like if I miss a day or something, I'll probably just, do it the next day. So
yeah, I agree. But I feel like that's always where I kind of lack, is that I always just I miss one day and then I'm like, oh, it's ruined. I can't do it anymore. And I just stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh. But I think this would be good because we're going to be able to hold ourselves accountable. I'm going to be like, John, you didn't post
I know. That's what I was going to say. Like, I'll message you. I'll be like, Audrey, have you watched yours today? And if you haven't, I'm going to put you on blast.
I'll be like, he's gonna be like, you didn't even see it, what? Or you didn't do it. You're the creator. Yeah. But yeah, this will be loads and loads of fun, I think. So
yeah, and I'm really excited to see what everybody else watches and chooses.
Yeah, for sure. Just to get us all in the mood for spooky time.
Yes. Even though for us it's kind of like all year round.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I actually want to go to Spirit because they sent me a coupon. Those bastards, they know that I can't say no. They sent me a coupon for 20% off, and I'm like, maybe I'll go get that skeleton that I saw. So I don't know. We'll see. I've been wanting a skeleton.
I got a skeleton. My girlfriend got it from her store, and she brought it to me. And she also a skeleton, little owl.
Oh, cute!
That's pretty cool.
Wait, what kind of a skeleton?
Huh?
What kind of a skeleton? Like an actual skeleton? Like
it's like it's a full blown, like it's like medium sized. He's downstairs right now, like chilling, like sitting down. I'll try to have it.
So cool.
That's the thing. Like I wanted to have it, but I don't know where to hang it. I feel like the owl would have worked great, like over here, but you'd be able to see just his little body. And then, like, if you press the button, he like his eyes light up and they're red.
And that's so cool.
He makes his little noise. I don't know. I was gonna say they howl. He howls.
Oh yeah.
He chirps. I don't know. Whatever noises they make.
I want to get a full size skeleton too, but I don't have any room to put him. I don't know where I would put him. Maybe I could put him like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get creative. Don't forget the candies. Nope, never do. I already have my candies. I got my Sour Patch Kids. I went and bought a bag. Candies. Yeah. I was like, wait, but yeah, I already got my Sour Patch Kids and I already put them there. So I've already been eating them.
They're a must.
And then I want to go get icing because I want to make some cookies probably next week at some point. So yeah, so I'm fucking ready.
I want to get like these cool chocolate covered. I don't know if it's just on TikTok or because I've been seeing them a lot. I don't know. There's like a store over here in Southern California, but they sell chocolate covered strawberries. But they have like the little hockey mask of Jason.
Oh yeah.
Little ghost face. You know, or maybe just I don't know, buy some of like the I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the pumpkin patches. You know, we're already looking at that. Can't wait for all the festivities.
So you like pumpkin patches?
Yeah.
Ben doesn't like them. I hope he's watching this.
Come on, man. Like a mini carnival, like a little mini fair.
Well, okay, maybe in California.
Wait, they're not like the same all the way around?
Well, over here we don't got no damn carnival. It's just a pumpkin patch and they have like food, but that's it.
But they have like slides and like little rides and like popcorn and no?
Look, you see? Boring. Oh my god.
Hey, but Ben, you gotta do it because you know your lady likes it, bro. So
that's what I'm saying. But nah, whatever. I was like, I don't want you to take me because then he's just gonna be there not having fun.
Yeah.
But I like to go because I want to go get a pumpkin. You know.
Watch out for those edibles. I'm gonna be like, oh, I mistakenly took. I didn't know.
I know. I'm gonna make some Rice Krispie treats. Ooh, that sounds good. Mm-hmm.
I haven't done marijuana in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll tell you off air, but it was kind of like I don't want to say it was like affecting me negatively.
Oof.
But yeah, like I'm not opposed to it, like or anything. I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, this is gonna turn into what is it? What was it called? Reefer Madness.
Yeah, Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness. That was great. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, you guys. I think I'm really happy that we went over the challenge.
Yeah, real quick, if anybody's joining us right now, we're having a 31 days of Halloween challenge. All sorts of fun on this list, and I can't wait to watch it. And again, shout out to Audrey for making the list overall and putting it together. This looks like really legit and official. So
yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to work on it. But yeah, look out for it on our Instagram, and if you're not following us on Instagram, I don't know why you're not. It's the Real Talk with 2 Ks.
Yes, the real spelled REEL.
Yes, just like it says on the.
Yeah, it's on there as well. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I can't wait for us to start it. And then, yeah, next week on the podcast, we're going to be talking about some movies already. So make sure you guys try to follow along. Or if anything, just make a list of like movies or something that you'd recommend to other people or something. You know, make your own little list and share it with us. So yeah, guys, get ready, get your decorations ready, get your costumes, get your candies, your edibles, anything in preparation for October, and really just overall the best 3 months of the year. I feel like 2020 is not going to take that away from us. So
yeah, because then after that, it's your birthday.
It's my birthday, Thanksgiving, a few more birthdays, Black Friday, which is a holiday for me. You know, a lot of Blu-ray deals and stuff, and just overall good time. There's football is going to continue. And then we have Christmas and Hanukkah and all the festivities, New Year's.
And then New Year's, and then it won't be 2020, so people are gonna be like, "Yay!"
But COVID is still
gonna be yeah.
Unfortunately, but hopefully, it's just I don't know. I don't want to talk about next year too soon, prematurely. But hopefully, you guys are taking care. Obviously, the whole pandemic is still a thing. Just stay safe. Wash your hands and everything. Watch more movies. Remember that always. Watch more movies. And yeah, any closing thoughts, Audrey?
No, I think you pretty much summarized it. I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.